So, is anyone else gonna die this episode? Hey everyone, welcome to Princess of Gay. I'm your host Connie, and today we're here with episode 9 of Scavengers Reign. And last time we actually had a full-on death. On top of some craziness from Sam. Sam is being controlled. I wouldn't say fully possessed or anything, but controlled by a parasitic alien creature. And we've already seen this in action with the woman who helped them out initially, kind of realize maybe not helping as much, but trying to propagate this parasite's like continuation. And yeah, it's just whatever that thing that the woman implanted in Sam's chest ends up, I guess, being an egg for this parasite. It's now hatched, it's now starting to control Sam, it's, causing a lot of problems, but he's realized it, because he does still have consciousness. And I'm wondering what that's going to do. We also have the fact that one of our new characters died last episode. I don't remember his name right now. I'm sorry, I don't remember. I don't remember either of the guys' names. I remember Chris, though. And I think it's because of Lazarus that I remember Chris. It's like I have another blonde female character in a show I'm watching named Chris. So, makes it a little easier. But one of the other guys died after he was helping the possibly autistic one. It's kind of implied, but never, directly stated. After he's helping him and tries to get his recorder back, he gets he basically gets the Nico Robin treatment. One of Robin's moves from One Piece, one of her abilities with her Hana no Mi powers, is basically twisting someone around like that. Though in One Piece, the people who face that and, her other abilities don't usually, for some reason, die. Even though they absolutely should. Here, it's like, oh no, he's very fucking dead. It was graphic and gruesome as hell, even though it cut away from it pretty quickly. And on top of that, Chris Mercy killed him to make sure he, didn't suffer before death. And the thing is, she was, trying to, explain it to the other two, Ozzy and the kid, but she didn't need to. It's like it was obvious what she was doing. It's like anyone with any sense of decency would have understood that and even sided with her. It's like she was making sure he didn't suffer. She was making sure he wasn't going to be in pain. She even soothed him before slitting his throat. It's like she absolutely did the right thing, both in terms of morality, ethicality, and just generally, what was good for him in the moment. Also, there is the aspect of it would keep other creatures from possibly finding them by, tracking their sounds and everything, or his sounds. You do have to take that into account on a planet like this that's, pretty hostile. So, yeah, it seems fucked up only on the surface level. When you actually give it any thought, it's like she did the right thing. But yeah, shit's really starting to go down. Honestly, I don't know if any of these three are gonna make it. The kid and Chris, I kind of see both of them dying too. I don't know. It's like I wouldn't mind them surviving, but I don't see it happening. Ozzy is probably going to end up alone again, and who knows what's going to happen when Hollow comes back into play. I guess we just have to keep watching and find out. So, let's get into this and see what happens. Hold up just a sec. Before you click that link down in the description below to get to today's video, I want to remind you of all the awesome content we have both on this channel and the Princess of Gaming channel. Let's check it out. And we are back, and we'll begin with spoilers in 3, 2, 1, now. So I looked up the voice actor for the guy who was in the old woman's group back when she first came, the one she ended up killing when she was younger, during the opening portion. He was voiced by James Kyson, who was Big Destiny in Adventure Time. The one kind of like punk dude, gang leader guy. Yeah, it's like, that's fun. I guess that's where I recognized his voice from, or I just like thought he sounded like someone else, maybe. This is a really interesting episode. The opening, the cold open with seeing this previous expedition that came here like decades before, and how these two were the only survivors, and what happened to them was really interesting. Because unless that's going to come back, unless like the entire parasite thing, like outside of just, with Sam, unless this lady's going to come back, that's a wild thing, a wild bit of like context to give us on her. But we even see like the monument was a gravestone for her partner. It's like, it's just it's backstory that we didn't really need, but it's really cool to see nonetheless. And speaking of, because it's the most relevant to that, Sam and Ursula's story continues where they left off, with Sam having to kind of like prove he's still Sam, he's still in there. And he does do so to a good amount for Ursula to be, to feel safe. They can't remove the parasite because it's keeping him alive, but there's not really much else they can do otherwise either. So they're just monitoring things while they continue along, hopefully able to get to the ship where they can get to the med bay and do a little bit more. Sam is definitely continuing to be affected by the parasite, but he is still staying enough of himself. We see, though, at the end, after he rescues Ursula from being attacked by that creature, she does wake up in time to notice he was going to try to implant the seed, the parasite egg, into her. So now she's going to be extra cautious around him. The thing is, he seemed really freaked out by it too, because it's like, I don't think Sam would want to do that. And we know he's still in there. But it's like the parasite was almost like controlling him and making him like want to do it. So it's like, it's very uncomfy. I guess we'll just have to see how that continues to go. Chris, Barry, and Ozzy end up at this mountain they have to climb, and Ozzy's very concerned about it first, but gets the hang of it until they end up getting attacked by these like giant mosquito things. And those start to like attack Ozzy, but she gets to Chris in time, though Chris does pull like this bullshit like move on her, or hanging her over the edge, not pulling her up. It's like, now to get rid of your fear and stuff. It's like, shut the fuck up. This is not the time for bullshit like that. But we also see that Ozzy is connecting with Barry a lot more. Talking about this other girl on the expedition, this other woman that she was clearly very into, and talks about like introducing her to Barry if they can get back and if she's okay, because she was in cryo sleep at the time. So it's kind of up in the air. She could be. But Chris seems to have this idea that everyone is already dead. She has this fatalist belief system where she's not letting herself have hope because she doesn't want to be disappointed. But if she has no hope and then ends up like finding some people alive, then it's a positive. It's a whole positive. But if no one is end up finding alive, then she was prepared for that. I get the idea behind that kind of mindset, but it is like, It's fine if you want to have that mindset for yourself, but trying to force it on others is not okay. Even if you think it's going to help them, even if you think it's going to help them survive and move on and everything, it's like you don't get the right to decide that. It's their decision on how they view life and how they view, you know, the unknown status of people they care about. So this is something that's kind of become irritating to me about Chris. She has this like survivalist, gung ho leadership quality personality, but she's trying to force everybody else to think the way she does, and that's not okay. Barry's a good boy though. He's really cool. I like Barry. um, but we also see that the Hollow is currently climbing the mountain, so that's gonna be a problem. That's just very concerning. So I guess we'll see what comes of that starting next episode. We've only got a few left at this point. And it sucks that this was canceled, and I still, like, I can't fathom why. Like, this is, like, really well done. And there's so many, like, aspects of it that are just unnecessary, but it's so cool that they put them in, like with the woman's backstory. It's such a well-rounded like plot, and keeps everything pretty serialized and like really intense and investing. It is very dark and very gruesome at times and very like upsetting. So it's like understandable like how it could like cause a lot of people to be like upset watching it, but I mean, a lot of people acknowledge that that's like kind of a good thing, or it can be at least. And in this case, I would definitely say it is. And I mean, that's why I had to take the break from this series when I did too. It's like I needed a break from a show like this. But I'm so happy I came back to it. I'm really excited to see how this ends. As much as it sucks that it's not getting any continuation, any second season. I just hope, like I said before, I think I said this last week, I hope that its ending is at least satisfying. I hope that it's at least satisfying enough to leave on a good enough note that doesn't make me like needing more. Like I don't want it to have like an incomplete story. You know what I mean? But I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. That being said, tell me in the comments below what you thought of this episode of Scavengers Reign. And for now, I'm Connie, and I'm signing off. See y'all next time.